our starting lineup for this first heat. On the front row, on your left, you have Roman, and on the right is Real Deal. Moving on further down the row, on the left is Detail, on the right, Fireball. Going down further, you have Elite on the left, Slaunch on the right, Flame on the left, Sector on the right, and in the very back is Cat to be kitten me. Dope name. Alright, so keep an eye on the lights. Should go down in about 15 seconds. Oh, thanks, Vulcan. Alright, keep your eye on the lights. As soon as they go green... Oh, wow. Theater must be glitched. Okay, I guess the lights went green. That was kind of weird. Anyways, we're off. Roman to an early lead. Real Deal, they're kind of separating. Everybody else is staying 2x2 so far. Tends to get aggressive in that jump up corner right there. Ooh, one driver was at Fireball. I think that was Fireball. Got loose, basically spun out right there. Let me see if I can get a view of the chicane. It's going to get intense. This is one of my favorite sections on Dublin. It's a quad chicane. Technically a quad chicane. It's kind of a double chicane, but it's a quad chicane. You know, whatever. It's a quad chicane, and it's definitely one of my favorite sections of the track because you don't get many tracks with a section as treacherous as a quad chicane. And then coming up here is another one of my favorite sections. You have kind of like a rollover jump almost, like a supercross jump into a neg camber with an outside berm. And then after that, you go into a left-hander that has another basically rollover jump into a tight right-hander. That last sector is probably my favorite part of the track. Just personally, I kind of like it. We have a battle between Fireball and Sector. Pretty close, 2x2. Why'd I say 2x2? Side by side. And it looks like Fireball's going to overtake the position. Definitely some outside banking on that downhill. Watch out for that. Oh, Sector getting really loose. Ooh. Cat's going to try to get... Oh, okay, Sector cheese Cat as he came around. I don't think Sector did that on purpose. That was just... That quad chicane's really hard to take, so... And who is this? We have... Real Deal must have fell back. We have Roman and Detail front 2 spots. And then we... Ooh, Detail making gains on the neg camber. Real Deal's falling back to 3rd. Slaunch is in 4th. And I think that's Fireball there in 5th. We have a pretty close battle for the lead so far. Detail and Roman side by side. Looks like Detail's making gains. Speaking of Roman, it's his birthday on the day that I'm recording this. So happy birthday to Roman, even though he's not here to hear that. But I'm not repeating it again. Looks like, oh my god, what the cheese. Looks like Detail had to let off, and Real Deal actually jumps over him and overtakes him going into the quad chicane. That was ridiculous. Dude, that was ridiculous. I have no idea. I guess Detail maybe thought he had too much speed, or maybe he just accidentally let off more than he wanted to, and Real Deal literally jumped over him and took that position. That was impressive. Oh, Real Deal going down the neg camber, and then here comes Slaunch. Gonna try to take advantage of that. But it's all gonna be about the rollover section, and Slaunch loses some speed there, but Real Deal and Detail fighting back. Going into this first right-hander, Slaunch and Real Deal side by side in the corner. Real Deal actually held up pretty well around the outside. Ah, still sick. Annoying. Looks like Fireball's caught up to this pack as well. Real Deal actually tapped the side of the rocks there for a little bit, but it saved it. Slaunch going to the inside of Real Deal. Then Real Deal's going to have the inside in this next corner. Oh, and then there comes Fireball out of nowhere. Slams and takes the position. Very aggressive move. But then Slaunch slamming back on Fireball. They're going to go side by side into the neg camber. Oh, Fireball over jumps it on Real Deal. And Slaunch just patiently waited. Oh, and then Fireball's off the track. Has to rejoin. Wow, Fireball just railed that first corner right there. Yeah, he's already caught up again. He freaking railed that first corner. Get an update on the lead battle in just a moment. Kind of having fun watching this battle. Through the quad chicane. Oh, Fireball goes down. That's going to be rough for him. Remember, that 4th place spot is the semi-transfer spot. But we still have LCQ, so those next 2 spots after it are to get into the show. You're not going to get into the semi, but you'll get into the show. If you don't finish in those spots, then you're going to the LCQ, which kind of sucks. Don't want to go to the LCQ. LCQ kind of sucks, man. not only will you get a bad spot going into the feature if you get out of the LCQ, you're also in a friggin' LCQ, and you know anything can happen. Like for example, what happened to Flame was pretty rough, and after that, you know, he was completely knocked out of the show. So that's why you don't want to go to an LCQ, because you never know what can happen. Let's get a little wide shot. Definitely a gap at this point between the leaders and 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Details making gains on Roman, though. We could see a battle here for the first place spot. Let's take an eye on it. All right, here we go. Pretty close. It's going to be all about the neg camber. Detail has the better run. Roman goes wide. Watch this last corner. I don't know how many laps are left. Side by side. And Roman gets him at the line. Detail's going for the move after that. I'll see if they line up, because that could have been the last lap, but keep an eye on it. It's the one unfortunate thing about doing the videos this way is I can't... Oh! In the inside rock, that's going to hurt Detail a ton. Back up after that. So let's get an eye on the rest of them. Still Solange in 3rd. Still Real Deal. Oh, Real Deal is screwing up on the quad chicane yet again. Fireball caught up to him now. Which, I mean, Fireball could go for this spot. If he takes it, that's a semi-transfer spot. So I'd say it's really worth it for Fireball to actually duke it out for this position right now. And, you know, knowing his driving style, he probably will. So I'm going to keep an eye on that battle. Especially right here. Yep. Oh, Fireball really aggressive, but not able to get the inside of Real Deal like he wanted to. What was with those drivers stuck in the back? That looked kind of funny. Looks like Detail and Roman are pretty close again. Let's get back up on this. Both taking the outside line in different ways, but still both taking it. Through the quad chicane. Ooh. Little contact into one of the pylons right there. Oh my sitchness. It looks like Fireball must have cheesed himself. He lost a ton of ground on Real Deal. And really close between Detail and Roman. Oh, Detail's all over his bumper. But is he going to be able to make the move? Again, all over him, but not anywhere to try to make that pass. And judging by the way he's driving off, I'm going to assume that's the end of the race. Roman takes the heat win. Detail 2nd. Solange 3rd. Real Deal 4th with that last semi-transfer spot. And this is where Fireball decides to be a fucking idiot for some reason and just pull off because he wanted to be in the LCQ for I don't know why. So there you go. And Flame just what? Dude. That's a total track cut. I mean, he's going to the LCQ anyways, but